Hi, I'm Gracie from Gracie's on West Main in Leola, Pennsylvania. Along with my husband Jim, we own this amazing restaurant that's been blessed to serve this community for almost 8 years now. We opened in June of 2013 as just a tiny 18-seat cafe with the dream of selling some amazing food and maybe pay our bills. We were so excited that first month when we did just about $2,000 in sales, because it meant that we could do just that, pay our bills, and we met a lot of really amazing people those first few months.
Well, from $2,000, we grew quickly. We actually did our first expansion in February of 2014, almost doubling the size of the restaurant. And we continued to grow from there. We had expansions in 2015, in 2016, in 2017 we actually did 3 expansions, and we signed the lease for a 4th. We signed the lease for an expansion in 18, we signed the lease for an expansion in 19, fully culminating in a total renovation of the restaurant. We started in June of 2013 with a 400 square foot space, and we renovated an almost 7,000 square foot restaurant space in June of 2019. We see almost 180 people, and as of March of 2020, we employed 62 people. But in March of 2020, we were not in a great place. Quite frankly, we had well over $100,000 in overruns from the construction, and we thought we would make that up through the winter, and we thought we were well on our way in early 2020. Unfortunately for us, we found out later that we had an employee who was embezzling a pretty good chunk of change, and on top of that, March was the month that had 5 full weekends for us. So that was a significant amount more of income that we were going to really kind of catch up with and get our feet under us for 2020. Unfortunately, COVID had different plans.
So the initial closures were just supposed to be 15 days to slow the spread, but as we all know, that is not what happened. And our industry in particular has been hit really hard. We have done absolutely everything we could. We have abided by every state and local mandate. We have tried to put the safety of our guests and our staff members first. And I'm not gonna lie, it's been really hard and challenging, and a little bit heartbreaking to watch this thing that you've put your heart and soul into for almost 8 years start to crumble around you. I got to a point during quarantine where I didn't know who I was if I wasn't Gracie. So we're a breakfast place, and we tried to get as creative as we possibly could to try and make up the difference in sales from what we were doing pre-pandemic to what we needed to do to just survive. We did everything from abandoning breakfast completely and doing family dinner, take-home meals. We did DIY kits where you could make breakfast at home yourself. We did TV dinners, which were just single serve, cold, take home, heat them up in your microwave meals. We started a pantry where you had the opportunity to buy milk and eggs and bread and cheese from us. We've done it all, and yet we are still at only 65% of our pre-COVID sales. So now we're asking for help.
So through all this, Gracie and I still have maintained a vision for what 2021 can be, including a whole new venture that we hope to launch sometime this year, which will be a marketplace deli. It's actually still on the premises here at Gracie's. But what we're really looking for, and where the help would be used by Barstool Sports and the amazing people that have donated to this amazing fund, is our people. Not only the people that have stuck with us and who have helped us get through this pandemic, and the tough times, but also all the new people that we need to add. We're going to need to add anywhere from 30 to 40 new team members, and to bring on that amount of people and to cover the cost of training that amount of people to hopefully get back to full strength sometime here in 2020. That's where we would love to use the money from Barstool Sports, that we think can be a real asset not only to us, but to hopefully all the people that have donated to help bring back jobs and get people back and get the economy going again.
Lastly, we'd just like to say thank you to Dave and your amazing team for putting together this fund through something that's been a blessing to so many businesses, whether we're selected or not. We just want to say thank you for supporting the industry.
Absolutely. It's an industry that has been hit harder than most and is kind of been a scapegoat.
It's definitely been a scapegoat. Go to a Walmart or a grocery store and see how many people are there versus your local restaurant. But that's a whole other story that hopefully we don't have to get into today.
Thanks for listening to us. Thanks for watching this. And we hope you have a blessed 2021.
Yes.